And welcome back. Let's load up our game. And we're colony. Right. We started colonizing. Right. So let's go. Let's see that. That's gonna go that way. Yep, and you're also doing something. You're also doing something. You're in that system. And you just build the 3. Build that one as well. Yep. So, and we have problems here because we have colony. The colony ship is actually one of our sea aliens. Cool. What are you like? Oh, you're a ship. You're actually a ship. And you're surveying. Okay. And that was something we do know this time. So pause. Every time we see those are the gas grazers. We figured them out last time, so we can even see what they have. They are armor maintenance, FTL, warp. Yeah, they can go anywhere they like. Do we see what kind of ships they have? I cannot. Nope, we cannot know what it is. How about this guy though? Nope, we cannot understand it. Really? Are we done? We are done with that, sorry. We should go to our beta aliens and research those. Right. Let it go, so we cannot understand what that was. But the gas grazers are happily going from system to system, and that's going to land. Let's track it. Please tell me that I have nice colony ship. Wow. Domes and some weird stuff. Come on, go. What are you waiting for? You had to wait? It's a weird behavior, but okay. Whatever you say, I trust you. Cool. So it looks like we are going to be able to colonize it. Right. So next priority should be, how about you? Saying scientist. No. Leave for now. I cannot research you, so we should actually be mindful in taking over things like these. I think we need to resurvey all of these, and then we need to survey all of that as well. You are done? No, you're not. You actually have the Epsilon aliens inside, and the Epsilon aliens are like trees or crystals, and I think those were the ones we found by the pulsar, maybe. Come on. Colony, ship, go, go, go. Colony ship maintenance 8 credits. You see that? Yeah, that's Ita aliens. Okay, where are they? Those are the Ita aliens, probably. Come on. There. And that's another civilization. Okay. Again, we cannot understand what it's doing, but it is surveying. So I am being closed off here. I will not have enough space as I thought. Nope, they're too close. I will have to really... Yeah, negative balance, I know. When we're gonna have to suffer that for a bit. What are you doing here? Yes, I know. Why is that an issue? Oh! So that again, here, here, here. They are all over the place. Let's see. A Corvette has a maintenance of 0.3 gold and 0.3 minerals. So I cannot have a huge empire right now because I'm trying not to burn off too much by this. Although I should be able to exploit that. That should definitely be one of the things I have. Okay. Our colony ship has found a rare patch of open ground in the jungles of Thea and made plantful. The landing site is surrounded by all sides by lush vegetation, and sentry drones have been deployed to guard against predators. The ship has been permanently converted into the administrative headquarters of the new settlement, and its reactor core is in the process of being removed so that it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up all around the former starship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large numbers. The first Kejodan city in an alien world. And engineering results gained! Because, why not? It's an event. It's our first colony ever, and we managed to do it, and it was a great engineering feat, and we gained engineering research. Ha! So, it's not exactly yet a colony. It needs to finish becoming a colony. It is being colonized, so it's being pulled down and everything is being planned, and yeah. So Thea, you are in Einach. Why are you in Einach? No, you are going to be in Thea. And you are going to be Thea 2. Okay, ancient mining drones. Reports of deep space drones in certain systems have now been investigated. That's the beta aliens. Yep. The drones appear to be the workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation, established millennia ago and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves, judging by the state of the processing equipment. The purpose is obvious enough, mining, but who it is that tasks them is not immediately apparent. What is obvious is that no shipment of minerals has been retrieved from this system in hundreds if not thousands of years. They may only be old drones, but they should be kept under close watch by the Kejodan Stellar Nation. So, should we mining drone observation or take them apart? They are mining drone analysis event. No, take them apart.
Situation log updated.
Because they are all over the place where I need to go, so take them apart. Obviously, if you choose something else, you're gonna get the other event, and then you're gonna have some other benefit, but those are the choices you have to make. And they pissed me off, so I killed them. It's as simple as that. Our Hardly pioneers are establishing a foothold on this planet. This process costs 8 credits each month and will take approximately 11 months, so 88 credits. We may go in the red. Wow. I hope not. Transmission. We are assuming transmission. However, they appear to have successfully translated our language. Interesting. You are 6 eyes. 3 here, 3 on the other, probably. I speak for Executive Japra Fen and the wealthy elite of the Hadadeshi Star Polity? What the hell? I don't know. Your alien ways are objectionable to us. Fine. But perhaps we can still engage in limited trade, assuming your inferior civilization produces anything of value. Well, let's cooperate with you now and see what happens later. Let me see who these guys are. That's not me. That's also not me. There they are. So what are you? You are collectivists, so you have some slavery. You are xenophobic, damn it, and with more slavery, so together that's 100%. And pacifists? Wow. Superior fleet, yes, and whatever, of course, but yeah. Okay, let's talk. And you're also minus, so let's establish an embassy in order to see where we are. And you are where? You're here. Damn it, you're way too close. Why are you so close to me? Get away. At least you don't know if you took you don't appear to have taken any planet of mine, because all of these have names, and by having names it means that I opened them up, and if they have names in planets, that means there is no other planet near you. So you may want to go somewhere there to expand. But those you can have there arid and arctic. And arid and arctic means that they are of absolutely no use to me whatsoever. But I do intend of pushing my borders. And I wish I knew what your travel tech was, because that would be important information. So you sleep. That's not good. You should not be sleeping. So go here, here, here. Let's do a tour. Do a tour here, and then do that and come back. Well, come back is
System survey complete.
okay. 22%. We'll get to you. You are done. I need you to build me minerals. Yeah, mining station will take that. So the energy credits, so do that, because I really need that right now. And you have done exploring that very nice system indeed. And you survey this one. This one cannot. This one. Should I build another? I will not have the money for it. Second planet's fine for now. Okay, technology research. Iron thrusters. Good. Good. Let's see. Else. Two. Only this is its cheapest. It's defense platform. I don't really care about the defense platform right now. Should I go for the second? Okay. That's an interesting one, and we may actually go there, because for one, it increases our storage, although we don't have anywhere near. Yeah, we don't even use 1%. But we do need, well, we use 1%, we use 3%. So forget that. Corvette assembly yard is important. Spaceport level 2 is important. Spaceport level 2 is so that I can upgrade my spaceport on the planets. These spaceports here. So this spaceport right now is level 1. How do I know? Because it has only these two open. So level 2 is that, level 3, 4, 5 and 6. So that's what that does. However, I also get a module. And that is the module. On that station, on this specific station, that this module will be built. This is the technology to get the possibility, the capability of building that module. If I do build that module on a space station, then that space station will be able to build my corvettes 10% cheaper and 25% faster. And that tech exists obviously for all classes of ships. So that's how you manage the quickness of what you build where. It's not about production, because as we said in the previous video some days ago, that production is global. Anything I produce is added to the pool. And that's how we get faster build. And of course, obviously, we have to go that route because we need spaceport level 2 and corvette assembly yards in order to build our fleet later. And that's done. System surveyed, I know. You go into the next one. Anomaly. This is 22. I'm not there yet. Let be for now. And I'm still in the dread, which also I know. Damn it. I may also need to... Should I? Maybe I should build a second ship. I don't know. But that's nice. These here. This class between our borders is very nice. And it will expand later, obviously. This also has a tropical world, the other tropical world. And let's see you. How are you doing? You are all of them complete. I should start clearing up. So clear that. The cost, that's gonna put me under. If I spend that money now, I will not have enough money to support my colony. So, Theta aliens, interesting. What are you? Okay. I have never ever seen something like you before. Wow. What the hell are you? I have no idea. Are we doing that? Orbital hydroponics, okay. Delta aliens, research. You're aggressive. Fuck. Okay.
Anomaly found.
Okay, 15%. And you're upgraded. And you didn't gain anything much. No. You have an anomaly, let it go for now. We'll come back to those. 15% is too much. Anything over 10% is too much. Because I said so. And move, please. Yes. Come on. I need you to become... What happened here? Where am I? I'm here. Okay, that's fine. So these are... Okay, let's see now. Can I... Oh, still cannot make sense of them. But at least now we know they're drones. 3 mining class autonomous units. Do we know if they are warp... FTL capability? None. So they stick around. At least that's something. And they have a maintenance? Wow. They have a huge maintenance. Which is weird, but whatever. Look at them spread out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. You're done. Of course, by building that, I did only gain 1, but that's fine. Build that one here as well, because I need that as well to be taken over. And yeah. And when you're done with surveying, what did you find now? Whoa! Crystals. Those crystals are... They're the Epsilon aliens. Okay. Are you in any danger? By the way, you are passive? No, you're going to be evasive. No, you're gonna be passive. Because if you're evasive, you're not gonna follow my commands and you're gonna go just flee as soon as you see them in the same system. But stay passive. Because you still have a lot of things to do. And all of these things to explore. And that's a nice empty space. And you're done. What are you? Mining station. Yeah, you build the mining station. That's awesome. On the sun, but who cares? Okay. More aliens. Shit. We're gonna have more Instructed me to bring you this warning. Keep your ridiculous looking alien ships well away from our space and know that our military will respond to any transgressions with maximum force. Well, let's see what you do. And where are you? You're there. Still didn't take any more planets. That's Arctic, so I'm not gonna be able to use that. That's continental though, which I possibly can use, but then they are... This is Gaia! Okay. This is important. We need the Gaia world for ourselves. And it's only 12, because of course. But the Gaia is always going to be 100%. Gaia worlds are always 100%. And that's why we want them. It's a smallish one. Actually, I don't know if I've seen anything smaller than 10. We'll see. That's 10. And that's 0%. That's 20% and 17. Not suitable for our needs, obviously. Keep on working, keep working. How's that going? Yeah, you're busy. How is the mandate going? We have 3, now we are doing our 4th, so we're gonna get some influence. That's nice. Finish that, please. How about we go a little bit faster? And we're gonna go that way. Okay. And you're building it.
Research complete.
Okay, what do we do? Physics lab. Cool. So, this is orange. This is purple. And purple is rare. Rare means it has far lesser chance to come up than any other, so usually it means that you should be grabbing those if you have a chance. This is also one of the lowest ones, although it's 44 months. Jesus Christ. And the observatory is a module. Module, remember, it means that I'm building them on the space stations. That does what? It gives me a planetary sensor range plus 50%, physics output, society output, and engineering output plus 10% of that planet. Which might be a good thing to start discussing about that. Yeah, I know. You have resources here, resources there. The difference is that this resource is the native of the world. Meaning, this tile has 1. This tile has 1. It doesn't have any buildings augmenting the output of the tile. So that's the native output of this tile. And that's what this counts. The total native outputs of all tiles on that planet. And this is what I'm actually getting from that planet. So whatever I build, so because I have 5 here and 1 here and 1 here, I'm having 2 of those. That's 2 instead of the 3 I could be getting natively. So obviously when you build something more here, you're gonna get much more. And we came to discuss this because if I build the observatory on the spaceport, those things, everything that I produce off that planet will be increased by 10%. So yeah, it is a good one. This one is Sentinel Point Defense. This is a weapon that you can put on your ships that basically counteracts other people's missiles. Like I have missiles, so if I go against somebody and they have point defenses, they will be able to counteract my own missiles. The problem is that the point defenses are going over here. So they have to either say, you know what, I will put one offensive weapon here, or I will put a defensive weapon here, which is the point defense. The point defense is basically not doing much when aggressively. It's only for defense. It's mainly for defense. I don't even remember if it does any damage. So let's say it does something, but it's mainly for defense. It's short range and shoots down missiles that other people throw at it. So you don't really want to use that as a defense methodology. And the Lithuric gas refinery is a normal tech, so we don't really care. We're gonna find it sometime later, and that's basically unlocks module, Lithuric gas refinery, ship modifier. Right, this is, again, it goes on the spaceport, and if you build the Lithuric gas refinery on a spaceport, the ships that spaceport builds will have 20% more shield hit points. So let's go with the observatory. We may need that for later to boost research of some planets. And continue.
Special project complete.
And we are done researching some species. Space amoebas. The entities encountered by our fleets some time ago are spaceborne forms of life. Quickly nicknamed space amoebas following an analyst's gross misreading of initial sensor output, the creature is in fact larger than the average Kenjoran corvette. Further study is warranted. We may choose to either remotely monitor the creature and its kin from Paleria 4, or attempt to swiftly bring down a specimen to study and eventually commercially exploit its remains. No. Remote study. They haven't heard us. No. Remotely study.
Situation log updated.
Good. And now we have the... where is it? Marine drone analysis, drone disassembled, yeah. Habitats, we should, there it is. Finish in 90 days. Do I need that? No, I don't. 90, 190, 180. Yeah, do that.
System survey complete.
And we finished a survey of the system. That's only giving us, wow, those are some cheap ass systems here. What do you have? Ocean World. Okay. Survey that. And be quick about it. Where are you? You're finishing up your tour. And these guys have finished and have finished making them a colony. So that's the thing. And that's being grown here. And the spaceport, as I said, only our capital had a spaceport, and this one now needs to be built. We don't have enough money to build it though, and that's why this is, everything here is red, and that we cannot build the primary. You select the primary armament of the space station and then you click build spaceport, but it says I cannot afford it, so yeah, cannot afford. So surface, that guy is going there for the food, obviously. Good choice, machine. You're good. The population increases by 6% every month, so that needs to reach 100%, obviously, I think, in order for the population to go up. This is 2 out of 33, that's 15. Is that 3%? Maybe it is. We'll see. I think the effects on food are not actually very well. Okay, minor mandate fulfilled. As per Chancellor Polarkar's mandate, additional mining stations have been constructed, and we got the influence for it, which is nice. So I'm gonna let you run like that for now. And we also have a positive here, so we may actually want to start building another colony ship. We cannot. We should start thinking about corvettes. Right, so corvette, welcome to design. We are going to talk a little bit about the design. So basically you go here, you click, we don't have anything else, so nothing changes. and you click on that, you only have one, click on that, you only have one, click on that. We have the second one because we have the iron thrusters that we built. The first one is chance to evade +10, and that's +20 to evade, and it also has a little bit faster time to move around the system once it is inside the system. Range, see sensor range 20, sensor range 25, so that's all very good, and we don't have any other defense, so yeah, bad idea. We're gonna finish, we're gonna save those. Let's call it something, I don't know, let's call them that. And yeah, it does not have enough power. Yes, actually I cannot use that because I don't have enough power. Isn't that a nice thing? Okay, so I cannot even do that. Save that and delete that. So we have that. Yeah, we're gonna discuss that more when we have some more research, some more technologies researched. And actually I could. I'm being a moron. There. Now it has 7. Save it. And overwrite it, yes. And now it has a little bit better engines. Yeah. More next time. Like I said, we've already run over. Thank you very much for watching.